The Italian country is more than 8,600 kilometers away from Wuhan. It's among the worst affected by coronavirus. Italy has almost one patient shortage, now more than 10,000 people died. It still desperately needs help. It's turned to the European Union for help. Yet Europe is still helpless, as the continent faces the worst crisis since World War II. Europe finds itself in dire straits. The sheer size of the epidemic is incredible. Doctors fail to keep up. Keep that in mind. What's a doctor's greatest challenge? More than lack of money than lack of medical equipment. It is choices like these which patients should be left to die. It's a tragic choice. But doctors in Italy are being forced to make this choice on a daily basis. Who should be left to die? They are being forced to take resources away from patients who most likely will not make it. The doctors of Italy are helpless. The government of Italy is helpless. Guess who it leaves leaning on for help? China has sent doctors, supplies and equipment to Italy weeks after China sent the virus to Italy. China is sending medical assistance. But there's a catch. It is the publicity campaign for China and an attempt to buy good coverage. The quality of the Chinese equipment is issue marked. Yet there is no question mark over the Chinese government's purpose. This is what Chinese diplomats are commenting on the stories of alleged Italians playing the Chinese national anthem on social media. The story has long been proven fake. Here's another story that China is trying to suppress the anger against China in Italy. Italians want to hold the Communist Party accountable. Italian-German journalist Francesca Marino says China's negligence has unleashed a global crisis. She's one of the many who want China to pay. People in Italy want war damages from China. They want war damage. The rage in Italy is at least justified by suffering due to the criminal negligence of China. Italy's government can't do anything against China. Beijing possesses a major influence over Rome. And according to one study, this is revealing that some 200 Italian firms are now owned by Chinese shareholders. China's central bank holds stakes in several Italian blue-chip companies. Which Italian companies are controlled by the Chinese? The list includes Fiat, Telecom Italia, insurance company Generali, and oil and gas giant. China enjoys considerable soft power in Italy too. When the outbreak was at its peak in Wuhan, a campaign kicked off. It's been called Hug a Chinese. The Florence mayor threw his support behind this movement. This video, posted by the Chinese state media, further enhanced it. Surely it's a virus, not a human. The campaign caustically a lot. When the crisis is over, Italy might still fall into China's trap. Last year, it was the first industrialized economy to enter the Initiative Belt and Road. Chinese President Xi Jinping had traveled to Rome himself to obtain the agreement, and a total of 29 agreements were signed during this visit. They are estimated at nearly $3 billion. That is all for today's video. Comment down below your thought about this China's conspiracies and theories. And remember to subscribe here in High Profile.